Imagine waking up in England, not in the world you know, but in the year 1410, where the air is cold, heavy, and unforgiving, where the morning arrives without warmth, and every day begins not with comfort, but with quiet survival. There are no schools waiting for you, no books, no lessons, no place to learn, no toys scattered across the ground, no games, no laughter echoing through the streets. Childhood, as you understand it, does not exist here. It was never meant to. If you are born here, into this life, into this world, everything is already decided for you. Before you speak, before you walk, before you understand anything at all, your path is chosen, and it leads in only one direction: to work, not later, not someday, but now, immediately, as soon as your body can move, as soon as your hands can hold. Your life becomes labor, and it never pauses. You wake before the sun rises, before light touches the sky, before warmth reaches the ground. Every single day, without exception, because rest is not something this life allows you to keep. Breakfast is uncertain, sometimes a small piece of coarse bread, sometimes less than that, and sometimes nothing at all. And you learn quickly, without being told, that asking for more is not an option. By the age of 6, you are no longer just a child. You are expected to contribute, to carry weight, to follow orders, to understand responsibility, long before you understand yourself. There is no time to play, no moments set aside for joy, no space for imagination, because every second of the day is already spoken for, claimed by necessity. Your day begins with labor, not slowly, not gently, but all at once. Tasks waiting, animals moving, voices calling, and you are expected to keep up. And it does not stop until nightfall. Not when you are tired, not when your body aches, not when you wish it would end. The work continues, always. Even the smallest tasks feel heavy. The weight of a bucket, the pull of a rope, simple things become struggles. And your body learns this burden early. Your hands harden before you understand why. Skin cracks, nails break, dirt settles deep into every line, and softness disappears without warning. You care for animals, not out of joy, not because you want to, but because you must, because their survival is tied to yours, because your family depends on it. Every action, every effort, every task carries weight beyond yourself, and failure is not an option. Inside the home, the work continues. There is no boundary between outside and inside, no place where labor stops, only different forms of it. Repetition becomes your routine, the same motion again and again, until it feels endless, until it becomes all you know. Mistakes are not tolerated, not because of cruelty, but because there is no room for them, no margin for error in a life this fragile. Because mistakes can mean hunger, less food, less survival, consequences that are immediate and real, even for something small. By the age of 10, your workload grows heavier, expectations rise, and the line between child and adult begins to disappear. You are expected to carry more, to do more, to endure more, to push beyond what your body can handle, because there is no alternative. Rain or cold, it does not matter. The weather offers no excuse, no pause, no relief. Work continues, no matter the conditions. Soaked clothes, freezing hands, the rhythm of labor never breaks. If you get sick, if your body weakens, if your breath becomes heavy, it changes nothing. You still work, because stopping is not allowed, because survival does not wait. There are no doctors waiting to help you, no medicine to ease your pain, only endurance and hope that it passes. Rest is rare and often short, moments stolen rather than given, never enough to recover. Because someone must take your place, and if you stop, someone else must carry your burden, and that burden is already too heavy. You are not alone. Others work beside you, move beside you, struggle beside you, but everyone carries the same burden, the same exhaustion, the same weight, shared, but never lessened. There is little time for friendship, no time for bonds to grow, only brief moments in passing. Moments of joy are brief, Small, quiet, almost accidental, gone as quickly as they appear, and quickly replaced by duty, by voices calling, by work waiting, by the return to reality. Food is limited, carefully divided, stretched as far as it can go, and never guaranteed, every meal uncertain, every bite valuable. The day stretches on, longer than it feels possible, yet never enough to finish what must be done. Fatigue becomes normal, no longer something you notice, but something you live with. You learn to ignore it, to push through it, to keep moving despite it, because stopping is not an option, not here, not in this life. Even when your body struggles, even when it falters, you continue. As the sun sets, light fades slowly, but the work does not end immediately. The work finally slows, but only slightly, only enough to begin the next part. But it never truly ends. It simply changes, follows you home. There are still chores waiting, tasks that could not be finished before, more responsibilities, more effort, more exhaustion. Before you can rest, before you are allowed to stop. Conversations are quiet, few words spoken, energy too low for anything more. Exhaustion takes over, replacing thought, replacing feeling. You fall asleep quickly, not by choice, but because your body gives in. Knowing tomorrow will be the same work, the same cycle, the same life. There is no escape from this cycle, no change waiting, no end in sight. Day after day, the same actions repeat, endlessly. Year after year, time passes, but nothing truly changes. Until childhood quietly disappears, fading without notice, without acknowledgement, replaced by survival, by responsibility, by endurance. This was life for millions of children, not rare, not unusual, not rare, not different, but shared by many, but completely normal, accepted, expected. A world without childhood, without softness, without rest. Where growing up meant working, meant enduring, meant surviving, and survival was everything.